Hi, it's Amber. I'm back to bust the fourth myth. Okay. The idea that hypnosis can make you reveal your deepest, darkest secrets. People are really worried about this sometimes. Like, I have people call and they're like, "Will I start quacking like a duck, or will I tell you everything?" I'm going to spill the beans. Most people don't tell me anything about their inner experience. They might tell me that they're done with an intervention, or they might have a need to express something to me. But I would say 75% of my clients don't tell me anything about their experience other than, "I felt relaxed and I feel great," or how effective they think it was, what they think went right or wrong. But say we're doing an intervention to deal with a stray memory that's related to a trauma. They don't have to ever tell me what that memory is for me to be able to help them. You're not under some magic spell. You're in control. I can't stress this enough. You are in complete control. You can't be forced to reveal anything you don't want to, whether it's personal or something that's just private. Okay? So let's go back to some of our examples. If you're somebody who's dealt with trauma or anxiety, like our example of Sarah, you might be hesitant because you don't want to relive painful memories. But during hypnosis, you're in control over what you share. I have plenty of clients, like I mentioned before, who we dissociate them from that experience so they don't have to feel those feelings, and allow them to watch through it and look at it just with their rational mind, just with the rational part of them, not the emotional part, and let another part of them that they're seeing down below experience those feelings. They can see that reaction that they would have if all of that were mushed back together. But they don't have to feel those feelings. Even more important, the majority of them never have to tell me a thing about what that experience was. Some people will feel the need to, and I leave it open to them. It is entirely their choice whether they share that experience with me or not. And I'm extremely honored if they choose to do so. But it's not a prerequisite or a requirement. I'm the same way. I don't want to share all my life with everybody. Part of the reason I love hypnosis is that somebody who's a trauma survivor who has anxiety themselves, I don't have to share. I don't have to tell you what that bad experience was. I don't have to, I can deal with it without pulling it to the open and making it someone else's burden too. Because for me, I don't want to burden somebody else with my own problems. Or in some cases, it's that it hurts so much that I don't want the world to know about it. And we've all had those experiences. I've been to a hypnotist myself, and unless I feel a need to share, which I only do if it's someone that I know really well, and who knows me fairly well, usually another hypnotist, I don't generally say what's going on in my mind during the session. I go through the process, they help me fix what I need to fix, and we move on. And that can be your experience too. You don't have to tell your hypnotist anything except for what the problem is. They might have some questions, like to be able to better get at it, but most hypnotists are not going to dive deep. That's not really what we're there to do. We're there to help you get at that problem and to fix it. It's not like talk therapy. That's not our goal. The truth is, you are in complete control and you own your mind. You're just relaxed, and what you share is entirely up to you. I would say, so out of my last 10 clients, 2 chose to tell me. If I went out of my last 20, it might be 3. Like, this is not a huge percentage of people who decide to share more than the basics of what their problem is, what their goals are, what benefits they hope to gain from it. And all of those things just help me get them towards their goal. So, if fear of revealing too much has kept you from trying hypnosis, again, this is a busted myth. You're in charge. You don't have to share anything with me or the hypnotist you're working with beyond the basics of your situation and questions they may need to know, like they may need to basically know what the situation was, but they don't need to necessarily know all the nitty-gritty details. They didn't know what the problem was, the problems it's causing you, the stress, the relief that you would like to experience, and how that would benefit you. That's really all we need to know. We might have some questions to make sure that we're getting everything, but most of the time, we don't have to delve that deep. If you're doing this with a therapist who also happens to be a hypnotist, you might dive deeper just because of that therapeutic connection you already have, because that's a whole different game show. But yeah, and this is, again, like with any of these, if you have any more questions or concerns, you can stick around for more videos, and you can also reach out to us at who'syourhypnosis.com. I want to build a resource for people out there who are looking for relief from pain, from trauma, to quit smoking, because I've been in that place and I know it hurts, and I want people to find the relief that I found. So if you're looking for us, we're who'syourhypnosis.com. We've also got a Facebook, a TikTok. I've just started a Rumble, and I believe we also have Instagram. Oh, and we have X. So I look forward to seeing you again, and have a great evening.